Hello guys, you're welcome to Priscilla Consult. My name is Priscilla. I'll be the one taking you on how to sell on Jumia. As you can see here, this is due and unpaid. This means that when your amount that you're supposed to be paid is due but you've not gotten the alert, you've not been credited. Then open statement means the amount that you will receive, the next amount. Then dashboard, this 1146 shows that we've been able to sell 1156 items since started selling on Jumia, and I think it's a reasonable amount. Then paid in the last 3 months. This is 328,396. This is showing that we were paid 328,396 in the last 3 months. Actually, I think that's a good deal if you ask me. So now I'm going to take you through how you can sell on Jumia, because a lot of people are having difficulty selling on Jumia. Actually, first and foremost, I would like to put this on hold. This seller center is a center that would be given to each seller on Jumia. As soon as you're registered on Jumia, you have your own seller center, and that your seller center will carry your store name, carry every details that needs to be carried. So actually, I have to put this seller center on hold so that we'll go to how to start afresh. Like, okay, you are new, you want to get registered. I'll tell you the pros and cons, the rudiments on how to make the whole thing. Okay guys, you're welcome back. Like I said earlier, I have to take you through the process of getting started with Jumia. Actually, I would love to say a few things before I start. The first thing I would love to say is don't be closed-minded, be open-minded, because a lot of people would say, oh, I don't have much items to sell. Oh, Jumia told me to sell 5 items. Jumia told me to start with 5 items. I only have one. How do I go about it? Fine, I'm going to give you a brief explanation of how you can go about that. Then also, I'm not saying this to discourage you, and I'm not saying this to encourage you, but I'm saying that you see what is ahead. I've gone through it. I've gone through the ups and downs, so I don't want you to also go through the same thing I've been through. So I'd like to tell you this: if you really know you are ready to sell on Jumia, it is hard work. It's just like saying, okay, if you have a shop, Jumia is an online shop. If you have a shop, definitely you won't just sit back at home and or you go to your shop, sit down there and say, oh, customers start coming. You will not do anything, you will not arrange your stock. It's not possible. You won't see any buyer. So that's the same way it is. Jumia is just like an online store, because you have to display what you have. If you don't display what you have, how can you sell? You can't sell. So the stress is where you have to display what you have. Then also, I can also tell you some other things that will help you as time goes on, as I proceed, so that I will not bombard you with too much information while I'm not showing you how to go about it. So right now I'm going to show you how to sell on Jumia. Now you can see seller center, sell on Jumia, blah blah, reach, list, make money, and all. You want to start selling on Jumia, your product will reach 3 million plus visitors every month. That's the list they have, and they sell more than 1,000 items every day. So now let's see it this way. Now they sell 1,000 plus items every day. Let's say, okay, you have 3 items and you're able to sell out of that 100. Just fix your mind. Okay, if I'm able to sell 20, that's the list per day. It will go a long way, right? So you have to have a plan. You have to make a plan. You have to plan on, okay, this is what I'm going to sell. This is how I'm going to sell it, and this is what I want to be. So you have to make a plan on that. So the other one is list. You list as many products as you have ready in stock. That's, you control your price, like I said. Then this list will make me explain this particular thing to you. Jumia is very competitive. It is very, very competitive. Now it brings me back to the point where my boss already explained something to you, said something as regards pricing. Because if Jumia is a place where you see somebody selling an item for 1,005 and another person selling it the same item for 10,005, it doesn't mean that one item is more good or superior than the other. It's just like when we are buying on our websites, the general website we buy from. You know, when you check, you see some items that are cheap, you see some that are very expensive, the same item, and you see some that are very ridiculous. Actually, you as a person, I know you go for the cheapest one. So it's the same way the customers that are coming to Jumia will do. They go through each product, they scan through each product to see which is the cheapest, because they know that, oh, if I buy something cheap and it's not good, I can return it. Jumia will collect it back from them and you'll be on the losing side. So, and once Jumia notices you are selling fake items or you are selling inferior items, they ban you and you even pay fine of, I think the last time it was 50,000. So I know you don't want to go through that. So once they start seeing that you are selling fake items, they will ban you and they will charge you 50,000 because they are selling fake items. And another thing I would like to chip in here is there are some items that are prohibited by Jumia. Gucci, those and Gabbana, all these Balenciaga, they are not to be sold on Jumia, because over time I learned Jumia was once sued by one of those designer companies because someone was selling a fake item on their website. So they prohibited every other person from selling it. You can only sell it based on one condition. What is that condition? You have to have the license to sell. You know, all these big branded names, these branded companies, they do give their seller license to sell. So if you have the license, you show it to Jumia that, oh, this is the license I can sell, and they confirm it that this license is authentic, then you are permitted to sell on the platform. I mean, to sell designers on the platform. But once this is not there, then you have problem. You will not be allowed to sell. So let's continue. You see, list as many products as you have already in stock. You control your price. Back to what I was saying earlier. This is where the training that you were taught earlier comes in, about you negotiating the price so that you get the best price. Because this has happened to me over time. I've actually imported a particular item. I think I imported it for, let's say, I think 2005. The item, both the shipping cost, the landing cost, everything, transportation, everything was 25. So I was like, oh, how much can I sell this item? I said, okay, because me, I'm not a person that with Jumia, if it's an offline store, yeah, I'm particular about products, about profits rather. Sorry, excuse me. But if it is on Jumia, I'm particular about products, I'm particular about profits, and I'm particular about turnover, because I know that they have a very strong fan base. Like, they have people, a lot of visitors every month. So I don't make my price too expensive, because this thing you are selling, another person is already selling it too, or another person can still import and sell for a ridiculous price. So that item that I bought, at the end of the day, I was like, okay, let me sell this item for 3,000. Mind you, if you are selling on Jumia, Jumia takes commission on each product you sell. And all these things I'm telling you, actually, these are the things that when you go for their training, you'll be lectured. I always advise people, you say you want to sell on Jumia, please, I'm pleading, find time to go there for training. Once you pass their online test, I will tell you how to go about the online test and how to pass. Once you pass the online test, they will invite you for training. It's usually Tuesday and Thursdays. You go there. Once you get there, you check out the things that are being done. They confirm that you came for the training, then your store will be open and you can sell. There are a lot of ways you can sell, like you can make your store visible, because you know that one thing with Jumia is they don't want to be on a losing end. So once you put your item in their website that you want to sell and the item is not selling, that is another problem. That one is the story. So let's not dive into that now. This is too early. I'll still talk about that later. So list as many products that you control your price. Make sure your price is reasonable, like I said earlier. Because people that are other people that are selling, some don't even mind buying something for 1.2 and selling for 1.3. I don't know how they do it, but that's their problem, by the way. And another thing I would like to tell you again is that even though you put your price high, it doesn't mean people won't buy it. It has actually happened to me before when I set a particular price, because when you are putting your price, they will ask you if you want the price to be there regular or you want to do a price slash kind of a thing. When you go for their training, you understand better. Actually did the price slash and I got people buying. all of a sudden I didn't even know that the date that I fixed has expired. So it went back to the original price. Let's say an item was placed on and I did a price slash to reduce the item to 2,000. I'm just citing an example. I'm not saying that is what happened. Then I fixed a date that okay, I want this item to be sold for 2,000 within the range of 1st of February to 1st of March. So the date actually passed. As soon as the date passed, it went back to the regular price, which was 5,000. Funny enough, I just saw the notification on my mail that I have an order. Checking the product, I saw that a customer purchased that item for 5,000, whereas some could not afford it. So things like that happen. Doesn't mean that because people are selling cheap, I want to sell cheap. You can decide to put your own higher. But I'm just saying this so that you'll be able to get a good turnover, gather your money, then you move on. So fulfill. Now you pick and pack your orders within 24 hours. Jumia will organize the shipping and fulfill customer service for you. This particular people attend the training, Jumia will explain better to you, but I think I did about Jumia fulfillment. When you attend the training, they will tell you something about Jumia Express. Jumia Express is like Jumia will warehouse your products for you at a particular cost, and as soon as you have order, you won't have to stress yourself by filling the order. They'll do everything that needs to be done for you. But the bad side about it is this: on each item, if you have 50 items in Jumia, you keep 50 items with them. On each item, aside the commission now, on each item, they would remove a particular amount of money they will charge you rather a particular amount of money from each item. It could be 5 naira per item. And now calculate it. Whether you sell or not, they will charge you. So, and another bad thing again is after charging you, and they see that, oh, the item is just occupying their space. You are not selling, because the more they sell, the more gain they make. That's the commission. That's where they get their own money from your commission. And if they see that your item is not fast selling, it's not moving, they will call you to come and carry your property. They say you come and take your goods, because you are kind of blocking other people from warehousing their product, because your product is taking space and it's not selling. So if you were in their shoes, you do the same, because nobody wants to do a business and run at a great loss. So that's that about that. Then now, make money. No listing fee, no maintenance fee, just standard commission and fixed shipping fees. You're not concerned with the fixed shipping though. Even though there are some other things that you have to do selling on Jumia. Actually, it's not as complicated as it seems though. When you start, you enjoy it. It's something that it's very, very enjoyable. That's why I always tell people, please, 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 I'm saying it over and over again, try your possible best to attend the training. If you know that okay, let's say I can't be chance to attend this training, you can send someone down there, but make sure the person you are sending there will come back and give you the details, because you need every details in that training. Make sure that the person will come back home or whichever place you are meeting up with the person and give you every details needed. So now let's go to the main thing: sell on Jumia. So you click sell on Jumia. As you can see, it's loading. So before the website is fully loaded, I like to say some other things which I feel would be of help to you if you want to sell on Jumia. Like, let me go through what I've said initially. Let me run through it again. If you want to sell on Jumia, first and foremost, prepare your mind that it's as if you have a shop and you want to sell. You want to sell in your shop, you know how much work you put in it. So that's the same thing selling on Jumia. Number 2, make sure you are selling at a reasonable price. Don't sell too high. You won't get people to buy. Actually, okay guys, you can see here seller account, business information, bank account summary. So here you are you have to put your first and last name, your phone number, display or shop name. This display or shop name will be it would be your store name. Like, okay, probably you want your store name to be Chris House of Fashion, Chris, whichever name you want. Emerald House of Fashion, Emerald Clothing, whichever thing you want, you put it there. Then referred by. This is very important. The email of the seller or person who referred you to Jumia. So you have to put Royal Creations 111@gmail.com or Royal Ventures. That's the mail you have to put there, because they want to know who introduced you, who referred you. Actually, Royal Creations 111@gmail.com or Royal Ventures. The Royal is capital R, then it is not joined together. Royal space Ventures. The thing is, it could have been Priscover Consults, but we thought let's use our business name rather than using Priscover. Priscover Consults is a company, so I just feel Jumia is something not too. I don't want to say not too big. It's big, but for other reasons, we just have to put Royal Creations. So email address, you put your email address, you type email address, you put your password, then you type password. You have to click that you've accepted the e-contract Jumia Nigeria. So after that, it will take you to your business information. Okay, let me do that so that you understand. Okay, see, can't go to the next page because I didn't fill anything. So now let's say my first and last name is Joy Uche. I'll put Joy Uche there. Then okay guys, so this is what you see when you want to register on Jumia. See the way I fill it. Daniel James, phone number, your display, filed by Royal Ventures, your email address, then continue. Go to the next page. And he said the email address does not match. So because I didn't use the right email address at all. So I just used something so that you understand. But nevertheless, I'll try and use the right email address so that you guys can see the step-by-step method in order to prevent any difficulty. Okay guys, so it will bring you to this business information. You fill your business information, but I want you to take note of something. If you are outside Lagos, Jumia will not allow you to sell. Now this lies in how do I do it. I am not in Lagos and I'm selling on Jumia. I will give you a brief explanation of how you can go about it. But this, you have to use somebody's address that you are sure of in Lagos. Probably your friend, your siblings, your parents, whichever person you know that stays in Lagos can use the address, collect the address and fill the form. All this person in charge is not really important. You can just see the important ones are the ones on asterisk. You can see this. Then after that, then it will take you to your bank account. That is where you get Jumia payments. So okay guys, after filling this business information, you can leave the origin address and other ones. You don't really need those ones. And like I said earlier, the ones needed are the ones on asterisk. So then you press continue. That's where you put your family. So it's very important because the account dropped where Jumia will pay your money. So bank, I'll fill those ones now. You see them. Okay guys, so you have to fill your bank account name, then the account number. However, when you go for the training, Jumia will tell you the bank they use, because when I was trained, I was told that, oh, they don't use certain banks. So I don't know if they've upgraded their banking usage. So when you go there, they are going to tell you the bank they are using. So if you feel you don't have the accounts, there will be a need for you to go and open the account with the bank listed. Or you can as well ask questions when you go for the training. So after doing this, then you click on continue. Take you the summary of everything you filled. So this is the summary. As you can see, they've given me an ID already. My first name, last name, email address. They brought everything out for you to check. So once you are done, you just click start selling. So as soon as you click start selling, they will send you a mail. So you go and check your email address. Then you start their online training, or you answer their questions online. There's a question they will bring for you to answer. So okay guys, so this is how your seller center would look like. As you can see, this Jumia silver. When you start selling with Jumia, there are 3 stages: gold, silver, and bronze. So gold stage is the utmost. I think they have diamond, I'm not so sure. But I'm sure of the gold, silver, and bronze. So once you start selling, be on bronze, then as time goes on, gold, silver. However, sometimes by now I'm supposed to by now, this cover now, we're supposed to be on gold. But because there was they had issues with their site, so I think everybody dropped. Most people dropped to silver, so that's why it's like that. So once you start selling, you can get as many orders as possible per day. As you can see, just today we had 6 orders. So it's just for you to know the upselling product and know what you are doing. However, I would like to tell you a few things to round up this training. First thing I would love to tell you is, I know a lot of people will be wondering that, okay, how do I sell on Jumia when I am not staying in Lagos? Or I'm staying in Lagos or I work. How do I fill orders on Jumia? I would advise you if you are starting this business, because I see it as an investment and not a business. Please don't you do Jumia Express. If not, you won't get anything. I that am into business, my partner that is into the business, we both don't use Jumia Express, because when we started using Jumia Express, it was a whole lot of loss, because they will charge you a particular amount on each item. If you have 10 items in Jumia and you have 10 items in Jumia, let's say a particular item you bought 10 to start with, and they've accepted it, they've inbound it, there are some processes you have to go through before they can ask you to bring to the warehouse. When you bring the item to the warehouse, however, they won't even collect the item from you at first. You have to start selling the item and let them know that the item is fast selling. They only collect fast selling items. And even if your item is fast selling and you want to use Jumia warehouse, it's still not advisable, because there are days that you will not have orders. It's normal. Even when you have a shop, there are some days you have more customers to buy, while there are some days you have few customers. So even when you have few customers or less customers, they will still charge the amount. Like let's say 5 naira on each item. They charge you 5 naira or 10 naira every day. So you having 10 items, then that's 5 times 10, that's 50. So that's 50 naira per day. So multiply it by 30 days. That's how much. So that's how they will be doing it. And I'm not even sure it's 5 naira. I think it's more than 5 naira, because they kind of increased their price. So a lot of people are asking, okay, how do I go about it? I don't have store. I'm a busy person. I go to work. Or who will run this Jumia business for me? Well, it's quite simple. That's why Discover Consult, we are here to help you. We don't want you to do it all by yourself. We want to show you that we care. So we have a program on ground whereby it's already active. People are using it. So we thought, okay, let's just help our own too by introducing them to it. It's not by force. If you want to, if you think, oh, this is what I've showed you how much you can earn in just 3 months, you can make 300, and that's even the least. As of last year, within 3 months, we made like 600,000 within 3 months. So depending on the product you sell. So if you want to sell on Jumia, there's a thing we put in place whereby we give you hot selling products that are fast selling on Jumia. However, I wouldn't advise you when you get those products, you should not buy them in bulk. I would advise you to buy 20 for a start, for you to test run it. So we'll give you like 5 hot selling products depending on the category you want. When you start selling on Jumia, there are different categories. There's fashion, there's baby products, there's men accessory, there's car accessory, there's laptop, there's phone and phone accessories, or you have charger and all. So depending on the category you want. Then also, the other package we have for people is the one that we warehouse their products for them and they pay. So I wouldn't want to share the whole package with you right now. I just want you to go for those that are interested. So after watching this video, if you are interested, just say I'm interested in the comment section. So we'll see what we can do. All you need to do is, I'm not saying that we are going to help with the whole process, but we are here to make it simpler for you and make it easy. All you need to do is make your money. You just be receiving a lot. However, you should note that we are not going to take the online test for you. The online test, after the registration, you will be sent an online test. Please endeavor to read it. When you read this thing, though it might look cumbersome, it's not really much, but what I've noticed is that we Nigerians don't like to. But for our own good, because the things in the training, the things in the online test, to go a long way when you start selling on Jumia. It helps. It opens your eyes to a lot of things. So when you do the survey, they'll send you the link to your mail. Once you are done, then they will send you to, they'll ask you to come for their training. However, sometimes over time, because we train people on selling on Jumia, and some of them will tell us that, oh, I didn't get a mail from Jumia inviting me for their training. How do I go about it? If you did not get a mail from Jumia, I would simply advise you to take, so far you are registered on their platform and you are sure you registered and you are sure you wrote the exam, probably they did not send you mail. There's a way you can do it, you can maneuver. So what you do is, the secret is not everybody that knows this, but this is the secret. You just search for Jumia Caller Center phone number. Once you get the phone number, dial their number on your phone, speak to them, and ask them that you are interested in selling and you've done the necessary things, that you would love to know when their training takes place. It's usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. However, I'm not so sure about the time because they might have changed it. But I'm so sure it's usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. So once you go there, they will train you on how to put your items, your products, how to upload your products, the do's and don'ts of products uploading. This is the product. They will show you. They will tell you how you can manage and fulfill your orders. So once you are interested in this, all you need to do is, on your own side, is just to upload your product, make sure it is approved, then leave the orders to us to fulfill for you. So you will work in your office without stressing yourself. You won't even have to think about, oh, how will I fulfill my order? How will I go about this? All you need to do is just upload your product and make sure it is approved. Then we will fulfill your orders for you. We will ship them and you get paid. So if you are interested in this offer, you can reply I am interested in the comment section. However, I wish you all the best of luck as you start selling on Jumia. Thank you.